Also in the first scratch, number 3, Wiz. 3 Wiz has been scratched here today. Second race has no change. Turn to the third race. First division of our 2-year-old Fillies. Number 3, Roll with K, has been scratched. Scratch 3, Roll with K. Today's third. In the fourth race, number 1, Look All You Want. Jim McKnight Jr. Jim McKnight Jr. is going to drive one, Look All You Want, in the fourth. Race 5 is clear. Next change comes in the 9th race. The turn of the 9th. Number 4, our Ginger Snap, will be driven by Michael Miller. Michael Miller is going to drive the 4, our Ginger Snap, in today's 9th. Turn of the 10th, we have 2 scratches. 1 Beautiful Crazy, and the 2 Miss Syracuse are both out. 1 Beautiful Crazy and the 2 Miss Syracuse scratched out of today's 10th. Turn to lucky race number 13, number 4, Winning Print, will be driven by Michael Miller. Michael Miller will drive the 4, Winning Print, in the 13th. Turn to race 14, number 2, DW's Lawrence has been scratched. Scratch the 2, DW's Lawrence, out of the 14th. That's it for changes for now. Post time coming up in about 4 minutes. Currently we are 80 degrees and the track is good on a beautiful partly cloudy day here in Horseheads, New York. Let's take a look at the first race on the card of 2-year-old filly Trot, first division. New York County Fair Sire Stakes, they'll go a mile today. And we're scratched down to a field of 4. Again, the 3 Wiz is out, and the 1 Lucky Speed is going to get driver Joe Chindano Jr. 2 of these fillies have sported wins this year. Summer Storm, the 2, a winner over at Hemlock, and the 4 Style Icon, a winner at Afton. Sure do. Yeah, my mom worked for him back when she was a teenager. Yeah. If I could have your attention, please, before we get these races started today, I would like everybody to please rise, and we'll have a moment of silence for longtime horseman Mr. Dick Welsh, who passed away recently. Thank you. even in order. Get you in numerical order, and we'll have the post right here in the front stretch. Really? Because they weren't in order, that's why I didn't do it. Okay. Apparently they're not going to do it. I don't know where he's at. Oh, I think the kid in the orange hat's in. Oh. Check. You have to do it while they're scoring. Two Philly Trotters on the track for the first division of the New York County Fair Sire Stakes going on today. The first of $2,000. One is Lucky Speed. David Horse Trains and the driver Joe Chindano Jr. Two Summer Store. Winter Circle Racing LLC along with Geldings Stable LLC. Kimberly Davis, the driver Joe Chindano. Is Style Icon. Gary Messenger owns the track. Bill as the driver. The 5 is Quietude. Chauncey and Linda Shaw Bush. Dennis Lacey Trains Club Capone Jr. 3 whizzes out. We're down to 4 in the opener. First division 2-year-old Philly Trot. New York County Fair Sire Stable go a mile. The first $2,000. The 1 Lucky Speed, the driver Joe Chindano Jr. The 3 whiz has been scratched. They'll go to the gate in less than 2 minutes, 2 to go. Hey, Dave, if you guys could text me the times in the rundown after the race, I'll do them after the race is over. Yeah, if you want to shout the time over, go ahead. I'll hear you. Starters, commentator for the Trotters, it's post time. Field stretch down to 4, 3 whizzes out at the top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and trotting except the 2 Summer Storm. Leon Bailey's going to send Style Icon right to the front. Still in a break is Summer Storm. And then you got the 1 Lucky Speed going to go safely around that one on the inside. And then you got the 5 Quietude at the back, who's on is trotting again. They go by the 8th and they head down the backside. Leon Bailey, Style Icon, up by about 6-7 lengths. Lucky Speed in there second. On a gallop now, Quietude from third. Back down trotting Summer Storm. Goes around that one on the outside. As they go by the opening quarter. 34 seconds. They head through that far turn. Style Icon the leader. Lucky Speed second. Now picking up ahead of steam in third, Summer Storm with a lot of work to do. Back trotting in fourth is Quietude. As they roll by the brown area to half, the front stretch of the half. The leader, Style Icon, she had her way so far, the Lucky Chucky filly. As they head to the half mile, Style Icon's going to trick the beam in. 106. She picked it up 30 32 flat in that second quarter. Going around that far turn into the third turn rather. Style Icon on top. Lucky Speed trying to reel her in. Summer Storm has made up a lot of ground, but still has about 8.5 to get to the leader. And then Quietude is the trailer as they head down the backstretch to 3/4. And Bailey's showing the whip to Style Icon to keep her interest. Lucky Speed second. Summer Storm stuck in that one from third, and then Quietude the trailer. 3/4 in. And 141. They head through that far turn. Style Icon still the one to beat. Summer Storm on the outside to go around Lucky Speed. Quietude from fourth as they go by the barn, and they roll to the wire. Style Icon turns first. A little wide off the turn for Summer Storm. Lucky Speed on the inside as they try with 16th to go. Style Icon is going to go wire to wire. Close for second between Lucky Speed and Summer Storm. Quietude is fourth. Time of the mile. 2:14 flat. What's that? Oh. Is he checking the photo? Back in the winner's circle, it's the 4 Style Icon. Faithfully 2-year-old by Lucky Chucky and the striking Sabre. Classical Strike. Owned and trained at Monticello, New York by Gary Messenger. And driven to victory today by Leon Bailey. Second win, 3 lifetime starts. A new lifetime mark for the 4 Style. Time of the mile, 2:14. Waiting on that photo for place. It was close. Lucky Speed was third, the 2 Summer Storm got to be second. 3 Wiz was Stretch, the 4 Style Icon, 5 Quietude was fourth. 3-2 Stretch, 1-4, 2-14. Winner of today's first number 4 Style Icon, the driver Leon Bailey. A new lifetime mark here today for the 4 Style Icon. Back my photo. Alright, let's take a look at today's second race. Second division, 2-year-old Filly Trot. New York County Fair Sire Stakes will go on a field of 5. And 1 Summer's Luck, a winner over Afton. And then you got 3 Can't Keep Me a Secret. This one's 2 in a row. Winner Comfort, and then winner 3 days later.
over there because it's so quiet you can hear, you know. If we had a full crowd, I probably wouldn't be able to do what we're doing, but we're getting away with it.
All right, gentlemen, if we can get squared around, we'll get the most parade. Thank you. Race number 2, second division of the New York County Fair Center State 2-year-old Filly Trot. We'll go on today with a purse of $2,000. The one is Summer's Luck. Lewis and Richard Papa. Richard Papa trains and drives. Number 2 is My Lacey. Salt Hill Farm Limited. Shane Darris trains and drives. 3 is Can't Keep Me a Secret. And it's McDonald owns trains and drives. 4 is Lucky Marshmallow. Thomas Herbs with the trainer and the driver. And 5 is Yankee Peddler. Claude Upperdown Jr. owns trains and drives. That's your quintet of fillies. They'll go to the gate in less than 2 minutes for the second division of the New York County Fair Center Stake. Going a mile, the purse $2,000. No change in race 2. Well, they're scoring. They're scoring. That's what they call it, score. They usually get a couple minutes to score down after the post parade. Oh.
Got 2 rolls.
Starter calls the 2-year-old filly Trotters. Post time, race 2. Field of 5 at the county fairs. That's 4 across in the trailer. They're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. Off and trotting except the 2, Miley C. And Angus McDonald puts Can't Keep Me a Secret right on the point. And along the rails, Summer's Luck. On a break goes Lucky Marshmallow. So Yankee Peddler from the second tier taking over third. Still in a gallop, Lucky Marshmallow and at the tail. But back trotting is Miley C. They go by the 8th, they head down the back stretch of the opening quarter. Angus McDonald Can't Keep Me a Secret. No secret, she's looking for 3 in a row here this afternoon. Summer's Luck, going to try her luck from second. Then you got Yankee Peddler from third, now trying to scramble from fourth. Lucky Marshmallow, and the trailer is Miley C. Opening quarter in 37. To head through that far turn, Can't Keep Me a Secret. Shows the way on a length and a half. Summer's Luck trots in their second, a tighter third. Yankee Peddler, now Lucky Marshmallow, has caught the pack from fourth and now angles off the cones. And the distant trailer, Miley C. As they come under us the first time of the half mile. Can't Keep Me a Secret's been there all the way. Summer's Luck bide your time in second. The half goes. And 1:11. They picked it up 34 seconds in the second quarter. Can't Keep Me a Secret takes him into turn 3. Summer's Luck from second, Yankee Peddler third. Putting her head down and going to work in fourth, Lucky Marshmallow after the early miscue. Miley C. the trailer. They go to 3 quarters. Can't Keep Me a Secret. Summer's Luck on the outside. Lucky Marshmallow battles with the Yankee Peddler. And now Lucky Marshmallow goes into higher gear as they approach the 3-quarter pole in 1:47. They head through that far turn. Can't Keep Me a Secret. Lucky Marshmallow's worked her way up to second. She only trails about 3/4 of the length. Summer's Luck just awaiting an opportunity. On the outside, Yankee Peddler. They're 2x2 off the turn. They hit the roll. Can't Keep Me a Secret. Lucky Marshmallow. 3 wide for the Yankee Peddler. Can't Keep Me a Secret. Gonna win again. Lucky Marshmallow with Summer's Luck. Yankee Peddler and Miley C. The time. 2:17-1. Summer's Luck third, Miley Lacey was fifth. Can't Keep Me a Secret was the winner. Lucky Marshmallow came all the way back to be second. Yankee Peddler was fourth. 35124, 217, and 1. Winner today's set number 3, Can't Keep Me a Secret. Driver Angus McDonald. Make it 3 in a row. For the 3, Can't Keep Me a Secret. Finished second in her last start at Boonville. She's looking for her 4th of the season. So that's the field set up for race 2. They'll be on the track here in just a few moments. Some of our viewers out there. Hello, Georgia, Kim from Saratoga, and Franny. Glad to hear you're watching. Hope you're enjoying the races here today at Horseheads. Please, a late driver change in the program. Comes up in this upcoming 3rd race. Number 2, Marissa's Ideal, will be driven by Claude Huckabone Jr. Claude Huckabone Jr. is on the 2. Marissa's Ideal in this 3rd race. Starter picks up the 2-year-old filly, Pacers for the third. It's post time. The gates roll. Field scratch down to 4-3. Roll with K is out today. But the 5 still has to stay in the second tier. Here they come. And they're off and pacing. Twin Bikini shoots out there looking for the lead. Down along the inside round chip. Making a small break there. Marissa's ideal, but quickly back down. Pacing and coming up from the second tier now. Third is One More Try. So Jim McKnight Jr. grabs the lead with Twin Bikini, taps the brakes. And Claude Huckabone the third feels the slowdown as they go by the 8th and straighten up down the backstretch. And he's going to send One More Try gunning out there for the lead. The One More Try is going to go right to the front. Huck 3 puts her right on the front, a length and a half on top of Twin Bikini. The opening quarter goes. 34 seconds. They head through that far turn and One More Try. Looking to make it 4 in her lifetime. Before Twin Bikini tracks from second. Gap about 2.5 to round trip from third and off stride of the back. Marissa's ideal. They pace that bar area up to the half mile. One More Try on the top. Twin Bikini second. Round chip in third. A lot of work to do for Marissa's ideal. Ahead by the half in. And 1:05, 31 seconds in the second quarter. One More Try is on a roll now. Twin Bikini pushing her along in second. Round chip is gapping in third. And then Marissa's ideal makes a jump there in fourth. And Claude does a good job of keeping her on her feet as they go down the backstretch to the 3/4 pole. Popping the deuce. Jimmy Jr. and Twin Bikini trying to challenge One More Try. They go by 3/4 in. 1:37. They head through that far turn and now they're 2 by 2. It's One More Try. Twin Bikini looks her right in the eye and then she's trying to go by. As they go by the bar and they have her home. Twin Bikini trying to go on the outside. One More Try trying to dig in the inside. A 2-horse match race. Down the stretch they come. One More Try. Twin Bikini. One more try for her to get to this leader. One more try. Hanging on. Twin Bikini gave her all she could handle. Time of the mile. 2:08. 31 seconds in the final quarter. Making her way back to the winner's circle. She had her own it today, the 5 One More Try. Bay Philly 2-year-old by Quick Pulse Mindale with a Shadow Play mare, Shadow Deuce. Owned in Saratoga Springs, New York by Kim Myers. Training driven to victory here today by Claude Huckabone III. Fourth win in only 5 lifetime starts for the 5. One More Try. Time of the mile, 2:08 flat. Kim Myers is watching as her 2-year-old filly enters the winner's circle. The 5 One More Try. There she is, smiling pretty for her mama, watching all the way out there in Saratoga. There's your rundown for the third. Round chip is third, Marissa's ideal fourth. Roll with K was scratched. Twin Bikini was second and One More Try. Going to take another try at that photo opportunity. Is the winner. 3-4 scratch, 2-1, 2:08. Winner of the third race, number 5, One More Try. The driver Claude Huckabone, the third. should say. New York County Fair Sire Stakes will be going on. Field of 5, the 1, Look All You Want. Catch driver, Jim McKnight Jr. Jim McKnight Jr. is going to be on the 1, Look All You Want, in this upcoming 4.
Never stopped, but it's decent. He didn't stop, but it's decent.
Yeah. Yeah, they ain't got one of them high quality Canon crazy cameras. It's hard to. I got that credit that they take them as a rolling by and they're about 30 pictures.
I've got, she's got one, but she needs it for a race tomorrow, and I'm not going to get home for her to get it.
Yeah.
My granddaughter actually does the business.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a sub.
Doing a fine job.
Well,
It's a good place to learn at the fairs.
I'm getting too old to learn new stuff.
Never too old. I didn't even start doing this till I was 38.
I didn't start doing this till I was 75.
Hey, never too
I
late.
went to races with them and stuff. They've been racing a number of years.
As long as you're on the right side of the grass, it's never too late to do nothing.
Well, yes.
I'm hoping I'm still learning at 75. I hope I don't know it all by then.
Well, I didn't expect to, but
Yeah,
I'm here
we are.
for however long. What did you get the order in that last race?
Yeah, for an order. 3-4 scratch 2-1.
Huh?
3-4 scratch 2-1.
Okay.
Try not to talk too low if I live in this thing. I'm going to delay so much when I turn it off. That's why I keep putting it behind my back.
Oh.
Try to turn it back on, and it takes like 5 seconds for it to kick back on. It's like, no, I need you on now.
Well, it'll be
Probably underneath the grandstand. There's like a production room or whatever you want to call it in there. If it's even that. It's probably just a little tiny receiver box. Oh, the water truck goes around and gets some of the dust down, and some of the guys are warming up on the track. Let's take a look at this 4th race, 2-year-old Filly Pace, 2nd division. We got a field of 5. And Look All You Want, the 1. Only 1 start over Hemlock, and we got a 4th. She's really looking for her first win here today. 2 Elegant Blues actually on a streak. She won her alone in Boonville. She'll be looking for 3 in a row here this afternoon. 3's the Surreal Thing. Winner over at Afton to start off the fair season. Then got a 4th at Boonville. Did a stint over at Tioga and an Excelsior B event in between those starts. 4 Jen's Girl looking for her first win, but she's hit the board 3 of her 5 starts. And the 5 So Park in a reel. Only her 3rd start, with a 3rd and a 4th to her showing at Afton and Boonville. So that is your field of 5 as we set them up here in the 4th. Again, get a little moisture on the track, get the dust killed down. But the 2-year-old fillies are making their entrance here for the 4th. And gentlemen, as soon as we get them all on the track, we get them lined up for the post parade. Thank you. division, New York County Fair Sire State going a mile the first $2,000. The one, look all you want. Tim Warner is the owner, Kirby Capitelli trains, Jim McKnight Jr., catch driving. 2 is Elegant Blue, Jim Crawford the 4th, Juan Huckabone the 3rd, trains and drop. 3 is The Surreal Thing, Jim Doherty Jr. owns and trains, Christopher Doherty does the driving. 4, Jen's Girl, Marie Hoteling, Ron Hoteling trains and drives. And the 5, Stoke Park in Real. Tina Rockwell, the owner, Tommy Garcia trains, Chad Mothersell in the sulky. Field the 5, race 4 is 2-year-old, Philly, 2nd division, Pacers going a mile. The New York County Fair Sire Stakes, versus $2,000. The one, look all you want, the driver, Jim McKnight Jr. So go to 8 in 2 minutes, total votes. Starter as the 2-year-old Philly Pacers lined up for the 4th. Field 5, 4 across of the trailer, here they come. They're off and pacing. The Surreal Thing shoots out there looking for the lead along the inside, Elegant Blue. And then off stride goes the Surreal Thing. Causes slight confusion, now back down pacing. But Claude Huckabone III took advantage of the break and Elegant Blue is on front. Trying to get back in there second, the Surreal Thing back down. Now she goes off stride again. And now taken to the outside, everybody going to go safely around. Soap Park and Real from the second tier ends up second. Jen's Girl from 3rd, back down pacing for the Surreal Thing. And the trailer, look all you want.
34.
Quarter goes in 34 as I head through that far turn. Elegant Blue looking for 3 in a row. She's on the front. Leads of almost 2 lengths. So Park and Real paces in there second. Jen's Girl from 3rd, and then you got the Surreal Thing. And look all you want with a lot of work to do. They go to the half mile. And it's Elegant Blue on top. Claude Huckabone III looking to go back to back. She's up by 3. They go by the half. 1:05. Picked it up 31 seconds in the second quarter. Elegant Blue leads them into that third turn. So Park and Reel in their second. Jen's Girl third. The Surreal Thing and Look All You Want. By 5/8 and down the backside they go. Elegant Blues leads down to a length and a half. So Park and Reel trying to get to her in second. Jen's Girl third, The Surreal Thing. Look All You Want, the trailer. They go by 3/4 in 1:37. 32 seconds, third quarter, Elegant Blue. So Park and Reel getting the triple for life in second. Jen's Girl from third. The Surreal Thing, Look All You Want. They pass by the Barnary, they come for home. Elegant Blue turns with the lead. So Park and Reel angles to the outside. Elegant Blue, so Park and Reel, but it's going to be Elegant Blue taking it all the way. So Park and Reel, The Surreal Thing, Jen's Girl, and Look All You Want. 209 flat. Making her way back to the winner's circle, the two, Elegant Blue, a Bay Filly 2-year-old by Eston Blue Chip. Under the All-American Ingot Mare, it is Elegant Girl. Owned in Eerieville, New York by Jim Crawford IV, trained and driven to victory, back-to-back doubles for trainer-driver Claude Huckabone III. Two, Elegant Blue has won 3 in a row at the county fairs, 3 for 5 lifetime. Today's time, 2:09. Look All You Want was 5th, Elegant Blue the winner. The Surreal Thing was 3rd, disqualified place 4th for interference while on a break. 4, Jen's Girl 4th place 3rd, the 5, So Park and Reel was 2nd. After the placings, 5-1-4, 3-2, the time's 2:09. Winner today's 4th, the 2, Elegant Blue, and the driver Claude Huckabone, the 3rd. Training driving doubles today for Claude Huckabone, the 3rd. Win number 3 in a row for the 2, Elegant Blue. Now it's the boys' turn. 2-year-old Colton Geldings Trotters. Race 5 is up next. First Division, New York County Fair Sire Stakes. Field of 5. No changes in the 5th. Hey Dave, who's that on the one?
Jim McKnight Jr.'s driving the one.
Jimmy McKnight Jr.'s going to drive the one?
That might not be in the right race.
Oh, okay.
If I could have your attention, please. We have a driver change in the fifth. This upcoming fifth race number one, Sharp Lead Wide, should be driven by Jim McKnight Jr. Jim McKnight Jr., driver of the one, Sharp Lead Wide, in this upcoming fifth. So I do have a driver change there for you. There it is. Jim McKnight Jr. just warming up for a later race. He'll hand that one off and he'll jump up on the one. And we'll get this field of five in the post parade. Making his way up the track. And the horses will be post parading here in just a moment. Here are the horses and drivers they parade the post race 5. It's the first division of the 2-year-old Colton Geldings Trot New York County Fair Sire Stakes. Going a mile of the purse, $2,000. The one is Sharp Lead Wide. Joe Budney owns, Kim Burris trains, Jim McKnight Jr. catch driving. 2, the chestnut is White Light. Connie Lane, Florida on the third, trains and drives. 3 is Lucky Tricks. Marie Hoteling, Ron Hoteling trains and drives. The 4, Raylan's Prayer. Lewis Miller and Judy Harris. Mike Miller trains and Michelle Miller in the bike today. The 5 is Jolie's Meekus. Tony Boguson along with Lauren Faulkner and Suzette Van Driesen. Ray Van Driesen trains. Chip Zombit does the driving. Field of 5, race 5. First division 2-year-old Colton Geldings Trot. New York County Fair Sire State going a mile of the purse. $2,000. The 1, Sharp Lead Wide. Make the driver, Jim McKnight Jr. They'll go to post in less than 2 minutes. Well, as they continue the score down here in race 5, let's take a look at some of these trotters. We got about 3 of them looking for their first lifetime win. The one's telling me all about it. Sharp Lead Wide, his 3rd lifetime start. He's like, hey, I'm right here in front of you. Talking about me? So we got the 1 Sharp Lead Wide looking for his first win. The 3 Lucky Tricks only his second start looking for his first win. And then the 5, Jolie's Mikas, a couple of seconds in his 30 starts, also looking for his first win, but are going to have to do it from the second tier post 5 here today. 2 White Light and the 4 Raylan's Pro, each with a win apiece. As the field goes over the bridge, the head down the back stretch will be picked up by the starter in about 30 seconds. Everybody watching on YouTube Live, having a good time here today. Again, if you want to tune in, go to my Facebook page, Wayne Teaven, and you can look up the link that I got there. Just hit the link, and you'll be live. Join us if you're joining us late. We've got plenty of action to go. We got 12 more races left on this 16-race program. As the starter, as the Trotters lining up for the 5th. They are off and trotting. Well, at least 2 of them are. The 2 White Lights going to go right to the lead. From the second tier, the 5 Jolie's Mikas. Off stride before the start. Raylan's Prayer back down trotting 3rd. Also off stride before the start of the 3 Lucky Tricks, who now trots 4th. And the 1 Sharply Glide is the trailer. Off stride as they head by the 8 pole and down the back stretch. Hug along the 3. Hug 3 looking for 3 in a row. Got the Chestnut Colt Dewey chipping out. White Light up by about 3.5, 4. Chip Topic in their second with Jolie's Mikas. Johnny Long in 3rd is Raylan's Prayer. Off stride of the back again. Lucky Tricks. As Sharply Glide goes safely around that one. Up the back stretch. They go by the court. 37 seconds. After that bar turn, and White Light shows the way. Tightening up in their second is Jolie's Mikas. Also in 3rd, Raylan's Prayer giving chase. She's only about 4.5 off the lead. The distant trailer still Sharply Glide and way back Lucky Tricks. They drop to the half-mile. White Light, the 1 to catch. Going by the half. 1:14, so a steady dose to 37-second quarters put up by White Light. Trying in their second, Jolie's Mikas. In their 3rd is Raylan's Prayer. Still off stride back and forth, Sharply Glide and Lucky Tricks. As they go by 5/8 ahead down the back stretch. And if they beat this Chestnut Colt, you're the winner. White Light shows the way. Jolie's Mikas in second, the Prayer I Am Colt. And now Michelle Miller giving a holler to Raylan's Prayer and goes off stride. They go by 3/4 in.
150.
And 150. And they head through that bar turn, and it's still White Light. Jolie's Mikas now angles off to the outside for Chip Zombie. We're going to have a 2-horse battle. They turn for home. And White Light better turn on the afterburners because Jolie's Mikas is making a run as they trot for home. White Light on the inside, Jolie's Mikas wide on the track on the outside. As they trot to the 1, who's it gonna be? Looks like Jolie's Mikas might have got up on the outside over the 2 White Light. We'll check the judges. Time of the mile. 2:22 and 1. So the 5, Jolie's Mikas, got a little wide coming down the stretch, but got the job done for Chip Zombie here today. Time of the mile, 2:22.1. Last quarter, 32.1. On that 2-hole trip. Making his way back to the winner's circle, the 5 Geldings. It's a big Colt 2-year-old by Fred Ram. Out of the Conway Hall mare at Jolie Hall. Owned in Clinton, New York by Tony Mogeson along with Lauren Faulkner. Also in Vernon, New York by Sue Van Driesen. Ray Van Driesen, the winning trainer, and Chip Zombek, the winning driver. Gets that first win in 4 lifetime starts. A new lifetime mark for the 5 Geldings. Time of the mile, 2:22.1. Time that rundown, race 5. Sharply Glide is 4, White Light is 2nd, Lucky Tricks 5, Raylan's Prayer 3, and Jolas Mikas is the winner. 4-2-5, 3-1, 2:22.1, the winner of race 5, the 5 Jolis Mikas, and the driver, Chip Zombek. First lifetime win, new lifetime mark for the 5, Jolis Mikas. Let's take a look at the 6th race. 6-pack going in race 6 here today. 2nd division of the 2-year-old Colt and Gelding Trot New York County Fair Sire Stakes. We got the 1 Reset Jet on the rail looking for his first win, only his 3rd lifetime attempt. 2 Sunny Days is 1 2 of 5. A win up at Malone and a win at Afton. 3 E Street. Tough Luck E Street. 3 seconds and 3 lifetime starts. That one would like to crack the code here today. Jim McKnight Jr. driving for Margaret Butler. 4 Ready for Workout. A win over at Dunkirk. Also wins at Hemlock and Afton. This one is yet to miss the board in 6 starts. Earl Salve owns, trains, and drives that one. 5 KJ Ryan, Leon Bailey driving for Gary Messenger. This one's undefeated. Win at Afton, win at Boonville. Looking to stay that way here today. And the 6 Flyhawk Ferrari. Looking for his first win and only his 4th lifetime start. That's your field of 6. They'll be post-parading here in just a few moments. For the 2nd division of the 2-year-old Colt Trot, New York County Fair Stake. Definitely a beautiful day again here in Horseheads. Again, temperatures in the low 80s. Partly cloudy skies. It's been absolutely wonderful. No humidity, nice little breeze flowing through the valley here. And it's always been a nice visit here at Chemung County, here at Horseheads. Easy to get to. And always a good bunch of people that come here. They come from all over, actually. You got, especially today, you got Monticello, Saratoga, Batavia, Vernon, and whatnot are all here today, competing for precious points in what is a abbreviated season. As you might know, a few fairs have bowed out this year, but the ones that are competing are getting pretty good stocked racing cards, and everybody trying to get their ticket to Goshen coming up in September the 6th. They'll have the finals in Goshen this year via Batavia. They were supposed to be in Batavia this year, but they moved them to Goshen. So Goshen will be the site. Historic landmark track. It's actually where I got my start doing all this yapping. I took the Tom Durkin race course down there in 2015, called it 2-horse race under a saddle in the final race in the afternoon in a matinee card down there. Things have done pretty well ever since. A little track means we're going to spray a little water down on the track, get some of this dust down. Now that we got it a smooth ride going, we'll get some water on the track, and we'll get the rest of the trotters out here for the 6th. I know there's about 3 of them that have been sprinkling around. We'll get the other 3 out here momentarily. We'll have ourselves a second division 2-year-old colt in gelding trot.
Oh, Roger Houston. Yeah. Because yeah, well, exactly. Did you get an open, empty grandstand? Yeah. Oh, I can hear the echo. No self-promotion.
Oh wait, what about your Facebook page?
For those of you out there watching today, if you like what you're seeing, you like the content, please let the Sire Stakes know and send them an email at info@NewYorkSireStakes.com. Check that. Send them an email at nysirestakes.com. Don't have to type in the whole state of New York, just the N and the Y. That's all that's needed. So make sure you contact the Sire Stake folks and let them know if you like these live streams or not. You know, you can pick your favorite announcer and all that good stuff. There's more than just me that calls here in the state. So if you got a certain guy that you like to tune into, if you like me, if you like another guy, you know, all up for discussion. But make sure you let these people know. If you like the work that this guy's putting in, I mean, this guy standing next to me, or sitting next to me, has been working very diligently to make sure he gets you the best broadcast that he can give all I got to do is talk. I got the easy part of this job here today, so hope you guys are enjoying yourself. And again, we have 11 more races to go on today's card. And we're just doing a little bit of water truck maintenance. We had the drag out earlier. Of course, the same guy runs both machines, as you can expect. A lot of that's been going around the fairs this year. You got a one-man army out there, and this guy has been working very hard to keep the dust down, keep the track smooth and in good shape for these races today. There's a lot of importance going out here today. It's all stake races, all for money and all for points is the biggest thing. Got to get those points if you want to be in Goshen. Labor Day Sunday, September the 6th. All right, gentlemen, we got you all on the track. We'd like to have you for the post parade. Thank you. And here are the 2-year-old Gelding Trotters for the second division of the New York County Fair Sire Stakes. They'll go a mile today. First $2,000. I have the 1, Reset Jet. Joe Budney is the owner. Kim Burrs trains. Ron Hoteling does the driving. Looks like the 2 Sunny Days not joining us today. Scratched. So we'll go to the 3, E Street. Margaret Butler along with Amy Butler. Jim McKnight Jr. does the driving. 4, Ready for Workout. Earl Salve owns, trains, and drives. 5, KJ Ryan. Scott Woogan. Gary Messenger trains. Leon Bailey. And the 6, Hawk Ferrari. And Oregon, along with a co-owner trainer driver, Corno Cabone Jr. So we're down to a field of 5. Here are the 6, second division 2-year-old Colton Gelding Trot, New York County Fair Sire Stakes. Again, scratching your program late. The 2 Sunny Days has been scratched. Star calls the Trotters. Post time, race 6. Field down to 5, 2 Sunny Days has been scratched. So we got 3 across and 2 in the second tier. Here they come. trotting off stride reset jet before the start, shooting out there for the lead. That is ready for workout, Earl Sauvé find themselves 3 blanks on the lead. But Leon Bailey and KJ Ryan scramble in second, try to catch this leader. Off stride goes the 6 Flyhawk Ferrari. The Ferrari has made a break. E Street travels in there third. And way back is Reset Jet as they head to the opening quarter. And Earl Sauvé is ready for workout. Looking for his 4th win of the season. Off stride in the pocket, the 5, KJ Ryan. Go by the quarter right. 35 seconds. They head through that far turn and ready for workout. Has about a 2.5 length advantage. But Jim McKnight Jr. and E Street are starting to nibble into that lead. Back trotting in third is KJ Ryan. Then in fourth you have Flyhawk Ferrari with a lot of work to do. And then just passing the quarter there, the 1 Reset Jet. As they roll by 3/8 ahead of the half mile. Ready for workout. Been there since the word go. E Street up tight in second. Back trotting third with the back. KJ Ryan hit the half. 108. 33 seconds, second quarter for ready for workout. E Street getting a nice trip. On the outside, KJ Ryan, Leon Bailey trying to get that one around. Off stride again, Flyhawk Ferrari with Reset Jet to the fast 5/8 and now the next we go to 3/4. And ready for workout, better be ready for a race because KJ Ryan's up on the outside. E Street in there third. Off stride again, fourth, Flyhawk Ferrari by 3/4. 143. After that far turn, ready for workout. Right up on the outside, KJ Ryan, only a neck in rears. And their third is E Street. We're down to these 3 as they turn for home and ready for workout. Starting to get away as they come down the home stretch to the wire. Earl Sauvé and ready for workout. Ready for workout was ready for this challenge. Get ready for workout is in hand here. E Street second, KJ Ryan third. 2:13 and 2. Final quarter, 30 and 2 best.
Must have been the memory for.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure I have the other stuff that you have.
All right.
I'm going to check my scan right now. I mean, I know that around there, but I'm all on there. But I'm going to double check. Not already.
Okay.
Someone else texts you, go on, so you can just delete if you need to.
All right.
Alright,
When I get going, I'm going to time to delete.
exactly the time.
Quick, I gotta go.
How's that other camera work?
I've only done it a couple of pictures.
Making his way back to the winner's circle, not a big fan of tractors, so he took him to the infield to put the tractor on. Making his way back now, but it's the 4. Ready for workout. Bagel 2-year-old by what a workout of the Taglia Boomer. Oven ready. All trained and driven to victory at Home, New York by Earl Sauvé. Winner number 4, 7 lifetime starts. A new lifetime mark for 4, ready for workout. Time of the mile, 2:13 and 2. Final quarter. race 6. Reset jet was 5, Sunday scratch. E Street second, ready to work out the winner. KJ Ryan was third, and Flyhawk Ferrari was fourth. 5 scratch, 2-1, 3-4, 2-13 and 2. Winner of race 6 today, a 4, ready for workout. Ryan Colts all day. A new lifetime mark for the 4, ready for workout. 2-year-old Pacing Colts are up next, a field of only 3 in race 7, first division of the New York County Fair Sire Stakes. Take a look at the short field. Everybody looking for their first win. Somebody's going to break their maiden here today. The 1 Cash Doer, only 2 lifetime starts with a 2nd and a 4th. 2nd coming to Hemlock. 2 Real Devil. Jim Graham trainee, who clocked the home 3rd doing the driving today. 2 starts, 2 thirds. I'd like to see if he can't best that today. And the 3 Totally Able. Ron Hotel, he trains and drives this one. A 2nd and a 3rd in 3 lifetime starts. I guess you would call him the veteran of the field. He's got 1 more start than the other 2. So that field of 3 will be going to post here in just a few minutes. County Fair Sire State 2-year-old Colton Gelding Pace will be going a mile today. The purse, $2,000. Number 1, Cash Doer. Number Wickup on straights and drives, along with David Ridwell. Number 2 is Real Devil. Jim Grant, the owner trainer, for Huckabone, third. Number 3, Totally Able. Rio Italian is the owner. Otto Dillon is the trainer and the driver. There's 3 2-year-old Colton Gelding Pacers in this first division. Race 7 of the New York County Fair Sire Stakes. A double mile of the first $2,000. No changes, race 7. They'll go to the gate in 2 minutes. Don't forget, fans, if you like this content, email the New York Sire Stakes and tell them so. info@nysirestakes.com. Starter calls for the 2-year-old Colton Gelding Pacers. It's post time. Race 7. Three Pacers line up for this first division. New York County Fair Sire Stakes. Here they come. And they're off and pacing. Cash Doer out there looking for the lead. From the outside, Totally Able, and the early trailer is going to be Real Devil. He's swinging to that first start, and Cash Doer and Bob Wickup on top. Low-tailing thought about a pass there from the 3's Totally Able, but now sits in that pocket spot as they go over the bridge by the 8th pole, and down the backside they go. And Cash Doer on top. Very anxious, Totally Able from second. Real Devil the trailer. They go by the opening quarter at 34 seconds. They roll through that far turn. It's Cash Doer on top. Totally Able starts from second. Real Devil in their third. Each of these freshmen, Geldings and Colt, looking for their first lifetime win here today. They go by 3/8, they go to the half. And the Colt or Gelding Cash Doer has been there every step of the way. The other Gelding, Totally Able second. And the Colt Real Devil third, the rest of half. 105. Picked up 31 seconds in that second quarter. Cash Doer shows the way. Being pushed along by Totally Able. Real Devil in their third over the bridge they go. Past 5/8 and down the backstretch. Cash Doer, totally able, wants to go after this leader, just waited to be put racetrack, and now hotetailing taps him up, and here we go, as they go to 3/4. Cash Doer and totally able, 3/4 in. 139. They roll through that bar turn. Cash Doer off stride goes totally able. Totally able made a break. So Cash Doer gets a reprieve here. And Cash Doer, as long as he minds his business, swings off the turn and heads for home, is going to get his first lifetime win here today. The one Cash Doer and Robert Wickham in hand and in command. Cash Doer is going to win the 7th. Back down pacing, totally able for 2nd. Real Devil paces in 3rd. 209 and 2. Making his way back to the winner's circle, there's the winner of race 7, the 1 Cash Doer. A big Gelding 2-year-old by Bolt the Door out of the Camscar Chart Pair ATM machine. Owned in Akron, New York by David Rickwell. Along with co-owner trainer driver Robert Wickham of Lockport. First lifetime win and 3 lifetime starts. A new lifetime mark for the 1 Cash Doer. Time of the mile, 209 and 2. The winner of race 7 to 1, Cash Doer. The driver, Robert Wickham. First lifetime win, new lifetime mark for the 1, Cash Doer. Let's take a look at the 8th race coming up, 2nd division of this 2-year-old Colton Gelding New York County Fair Sire Stake. Field of 4. The 1 KJ Chico looking for his first lifetime win. He's got a pair of seconds at Afton and Boonville. 2 Benson's High, a winner at Hemlock, took a 3rd over at Afton. Joe Chinjano Jr. trains and drives that one. 3 Brave Element, Claude Huckabone the 3rd trains and drives. This one's looking for 4 in a row. Winner at Hemlock. His only loss came in his first start over at Afton, where he was last, or 4th rather, in a 5-horse field. My apologies. And then the 4 Ideal with Cards won quite the exciting event over at Dunkirk. Came scrambling back at the end to get it for Terry McClory, but this time Terry McClory's going to hand over the reins to Jim McKnight Jr. At your field of 4. V8. It'll be posted right here in just a few minutes as the water truck coming out to try to keep the track and dust down. Of course, it's been very dry and hot this summer, so the track is eating whatever water you feed it in quick succession. So, doing a couple laps of the water truck, getting some warm-ups in for later races, and then we'll have these freshman Colts on the track and ready to rock.
Does it? Yes, it is. Oh, I just hang on there. Let me know.
Two-year-old Colt and Gelding Pacers on the track for the 8th as the 2nd division of the 2-year-old Colt and Gelding Pace here, County Fair Sire Stakes. Going a mile today with a purse $2,000. The 1, KJ Chico, owned by Messenger, Woogan, and Shapiro. Gary Messenger trains, Leon Bailey. Number 2, Benson Todd. Robert Lucier with Joe Chigano Jr., who trains and drives. 3 is Brave Element. Go Where the Money Is stable. Claude Hugamone III trains and drives. And the 4, Ideal, the Cards. Trainer Terrence McClory along with Jennifer and Robert Lowe and Chris McClory. Jim McKnight Jr. is the reinsman at your field of 4. Race 8, 2nd division, 2-year-old Colt and Gelding Pace. The New York County Fair Sire Stakes will go a mile. First $2,000. They'll go to the gate, 2 minutes, 2 to post. Just got word at last count, 254 viewers watching out there today. Maybe not all at once, but they have checked themselves in to check out the action here at Horseheads. Hopefully we'll get more as the afternoon goes by. We're at the halfway point. This will be the 8th race, and after this we still got 8 to go. So a lot of good racing action left. Got 3-year-olds coming up next. Pretty good turnout here at Horseheads today. Everybody getting split divisions. Starter picks up these freshman Colt and Gelding Pacers, 2nd division of the New York County Fair Sire Stakes. Field of 4. There they go. They're off and pacing. KJ Chico from the rail spot. He's going to get that lead, then you get Benson Ty in there 2nd. Brave Element paces along in 3rd. And the early trailers, Ideal, the Cards. As they head over the bridge by the 8th pole and down the backside. Leon Bailey and KJ Chico lead it up a length and a half. Benson Ty in 2nd. Pacing in their 3rd, Brave Element. Gapped out 4th, but starting to catch the pack. Ideal, the Cards. As this quartet heads to the opening quarter. And KJ Chico in command by the quarter in 34 seconds. That through that far turn. KJ Chico, a 2-year-old Gelding by So Surreal, shows the way a length and a half. Over the 2, Benson Ty, a 2-year-old Gelding by American Ideal. And then you got Brave Element, the 2-year-old Gelding by Bolt the Door, pacing their 3rd. And Ideal, the Cards, another American Ideal, 2-year-old Colt for Jim McKnight Jr. is the trailer. As they pace to the half mile, KJ Chico on top. Now on the outside, Claude below the 3rd with Brave Element. 108. Even rated 34 seconds quarters put up by KJ Chico. Up on the outside to challenge Brave Element. Getting the pocket right in their 3rd, Benson Ty. the trailer, but only about 3 lengths off the lead. I deal the cards, and Jimmy's starting to get him wound up from the back. We got 2 in, 2 out down the back stretch. That's what we call a horse race. And it's KJ Chico on the outside, Brave Element. Down the inside, Benson Ty.
141.
And 141. 33 seconds down the backside. KJ Chico with the lead. On the outside, Brave Element needs to do more. On the inside, Benson Ty. I deal the cards, trying to get through traffic. They roll by 7/8, they turn for the wire. KJ Chico with the lead. On the outside, Brave Element trying to get to him. KJ Chico. Oh, wire to wire to wire. Brave Element, I deal the cards, and Benson Ty. Time of up. 2:10 and 1. Final quarter, 29 and 1. The only horse lacking a win in the field gets it done, wire to wire. Back half in 1, 2, and 1, a final quarter in 29 and 1. Making his way back to the winner's circle, the 1 KJ Chico. A Bay Gelding 2-year-old by So Surreal. Out of the Badlands Hanover Mare, Winsmith Molly. Over in Monticello, New York by Brenda Messenger. Scott Wogan of North Chesterfield, Virginia, and Paul Shapiro of Hayward, New Jersey. Trained by Gary Messner, driven to victory by Leon Bailey. First lifetime win in 3 starts. He had a faster qualifier at Tioga on June 23rd. It's the 1, KJ Chico. Time of the mile, 2:10 and 1. Had that rundown, race 8. KJ Chico, the winner. Benson Ty was 4th. Brave Element 2nd. Ideal the Cards was 3rd. 1, 4, 2, 3, 2:10 and 1. Winner of today's 8th, KJ Chico. The driver, Leon Bailey. First lifetime win here today for the 1, KJ Chico. Let's take a look at the 9th race. First division, as we go to 3-year-olds now. The second half of our program. 3 others in the first division. New York County Fair Center Stakes, a goal mile. For our Ginger Snap, make the driver Michael Miller. Michael Miller is going to drive for our Ginger Snap in this upcoming 9th. up in this 9th race, we do have another driver change. The one, What a Fit, will be driven today by the trainer, Eric Felter. Three-year-old filly Trotters are on the track for the 9th. First Division New York County Fair Sire Stakes. 3-year-old filly trot going the mile of the purse, $2,000. The one is What a Fit. Joe Marco and Kyle Story. Eric Felter will train and drive here today. Number 2 is Aggies Doing Fine. Doug and Tyra Aglione, Angus McDonald trains and drives. 3 is Megan C. The Robin Dot Limited, along with Chris Daly. Claude Huggabone III trains and drives. And the 4, our Ginger Snap. Lewis Miller owns and trains along with Judy Harris. Michael Miller will be the driver today. And that'll be your field of 4 as they line up for the 9th. First Division, 3-year-old filly trot, New York County Fair Sire Stakes. They'll be going a mile today in the purse, $2,000. The one, What a Fit. Driver Eric Felter. 4, our Ginger Snap. Driver Michael Miller. Let's take a quick look at this field while they score down here. The one, What a Fit. 1 for 15 is a 2-year-old, a win at Bath. And then so far this year hasn't won, but has hit the board 5 of 6, 3 seconds and 2/3. 2 Aggies Doing Fine. No starts as a 2-year-old, only 3 at age 3. Has yet to hit the board, but has done all her racing pari-mutuel at Vernon. This will be her first lap around a fair track. The 2 Aggies Doing Fine. 3 Megan C. Claude Huggabone III trains and drives this one. One winner in 14 last season at 2, a win at Vernon, mile 159 and 4. Looking for her 6th start of the year at age 3. Conway Hall filly, the 3, Megan C. Then you got the 4, our Ginger Snap. This lately raced 3-year-old, only raced twice last year, ended up 3rd once. So far this year at age 3, has hit the board twice, 3rd. Looking for first wins. So for first wins this year, we got all 4 of them. Would like to get off the side here in 2020. And we got 2 of them looking for their first lifetime win. Who's it going to be at race 9? We'll know in less than 2 minutes. Toodle bus.
Trying to switch it up, do some pre-race, do some in the scoring. So it doesn't get so monotonous. When your public can pretty much know what you're going to do and say.
Trotters, First Division of the New York County Fair Sire Stakes. From field of 4, top of the stretch, here they come. And they're up and trotting from the far outside. Our Ginger Snap off right in between horses, the 3 Megan C. as they head into the first turn. And right now, Eric Felter scooches up the inside with What a Fit. Here comes Michael Miller on the outside with our Ginger Snap. So the 2 of them are going to trot as a duel as they go by the 8, head down the backside. On the inside, What a Fit. Off stride goes the 4 Ginger Snap. Our Ginger Snap made a Megan C. Back down trotting, our ginger snap. Opening quarter to 35. They head through that far turn and what a fit. 3-year-old filly by credit winner has about a 2.5 length advantage. Aggie's doing fine, trying to track from second. Trotting along in third, only off the lead about 4 or 5 lengths. Megan C. and the trailer Art Ginger Snap. A little bit of work to do, but over a half a mile of the do-it-in. They go to the hat. What a fit. Going to lead them under the line for the filter. 106. They head through that third turn. And it's What a Fit on top. Off stride again goes Megan C. Megan C makes another break. So What a Fit leads them over the bridge in the lead. Maggie's doing fine second. Our Ginger Snap up to third. Back trotting forward, Megan C. Down the back stretch they go to 3/4. What a Fit, still the one to catch. And now Eric shows her the whip, and she starts to draw away from Maggie's doing fine. They go by 3/4 in. 139. They head through that far turn. What a fit. Trainer Eric Felter's been there all the way with her. Maggie's doing fine from second. It's starting to get closer. Megan C. from third to her Ginger Snap. They roll up the turn to head for home. And What a Fit better switch gears, because here comes Aggie's doing fine. Aggie's doing fine, trotting down the center. Angus McDonald full momentum. Can he get there on the inside? What a Fit, hang on. Aggie's doing fine second. Megan C. and her Ginger Snap. Time of the mile. 2:10 and 1. Making her way back to the winner's circle, the one, What a Fit. Bay Philly 3-year-old, White Credit winner. Out of the Muscle Yankee mare, Tight Pants. Owen Brewerton, New York, by Joe Marco, along with Kyle Story of Fayetteville. Trained and Catch Driven to Victory by Eric Felter. First win in 7 starts on the season, equals last year's win. A new lifetime mark for the one, What a Fit. The time, 2:10 and 1.
Make me up 2 of those, will you?
Can't win them today, but
Oh, that's okay. I'll give
we
you.
ain't going with the other races.
No, when I come up, I'll give you the open data.
Okay.
Well, here's the rundown for race number 9. Just as they started, What a Fit, the winner. Aggie's doing fine second, Megan C. third, Art Ginger Snap 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2:10 and 1. Winner of today's 9th, number 1, What a Fit. Driver Eric Felter. A new lifetime mark here today for the 1, What a Fit. All right, we turn over to race 10. We got 3-year-old filly Trotters, 2nd division, New York County Fair Sire Stakes. We're scratched down to 3. 1 Beautiful Crazy and the 2 Miss Syracuse are both out. 1 Beautiful Crazy, 2 Miss Syracuse, scratched out of 10. We're down 3. Race of numbers up to 284 on the viewers so far today. Currently 44 of you are online. I'd like to wish hello to everybody that's not watching and is watching. And if you like what you see today, don't forget to send an email to the New York Sire Stakes and tell them what you thought at info@nysirestakes.com. Wave to the future 2020 as we are broadcasting live one way or another. And it's something that I never would have dreamt of back in the 80s when I was a kid going to the fairs. If you weren't there, you missed out. Can't be here today, but you can be if you tune in. I have the link up on my Facebook. Just go to Wayne Teaven's Facebook. It's public. Don't have to be a friend of mine, but you can. Throw me a friend request. We have all kinds of fun. It's my birthday today, too. So, we're having a little fun on my birthday on this beautiful Friday afternoon. And the horses, the drivers, they're all out here enjoying this nice, comfortable weather. I know it's excruciatingly hot this summer, especially in the month of July. Can't wait to see my electric bill this coming month, but you know, it is what it is. We got a nice one here today. We still got a handful of races to go, about 7 to be exact, and all 3-year-olds. I know the 3-year-olds are always been a fun one to watch for me. I always like to see, I got a need for speed, and we got some fast ones coming up, especially in this next race, the 3 Alley. I had this horse in a D race over at Buffalo back at the beginning of July. And this horse didn't look like it wanted anything to do with anything in that mile, but all of a sudden that horse came home in the front stretch like it was shot out of a cannon. 29-second last quarter, and it probably did about 5 seconds in the last 16th. That horse was flying to get second. And she'll be putting on her show here in just a few minutes. As you can see her warming up on the backstretch. Jim McKnight Jr. already has a handful of that one as he drives for Margaret Butler here today. Looks like the 3 of them are on the track. As soon as they get Allie up there towards the front, we'll get them in the post parade for today's 10. Filly Trotters on the track, race number 10. Second Division New York County Fair Sire Stakes, going a mile, the first $2,000. The 1 Beautiful Crazy and the 2 Miss Syracuse are both scratched. 3 is Alley. Margaret Butler, Amy Butler, and Terry Lewinthal. Margaret Butler trains Jim McKnight Jr. Number 4, Kenzie Hanover. Lewis and trainer, owner, driver Richard Papa. And the 5, Classical Music. Claude Huckabone Jr. owns, trains, and drives. We're down to 3 in the 10. Second Division, 3-year-old filly trot. New York County Fair Sire Stake, the goal mile, first $2,000. The 1 Beautiful Crazy, the 2 Miss Syracuse are both scratched. They'll go post. All right, so we talked about Allie a little bit. Let's go a little bit further. Allie's looking for 4 in a row in these County Fair Sire Stakes. She won at Afton, Hemlock, and Dunkirk. Jim McKnight Jr. has driven them all. He gets along with this filly just fine. Like I told you in that Buffalo start, once that filly kicked into gear and down that home stretch, she was flying. And she hasn't lost since. 4 Kenzie Hanover. 5-time winner as a 2-year-old in 11 starts. Got a qualifying mark of 2.7 4 over Vernon. Would like to get off the shine here as a 3-year-old this afternoon. She's got a 2nd and a 3rd in 5 starts this year. And then the 5 Classical Music. Winless at age 2, but picked up a win at Vernon in a 2-minute 2/5 mile. Claude Huckabone Jr. owns, trains, and drives that 3-year-old filly by credit winner. Starter calls these 3-year-old filly Trotters. The 1 and 2 are both scratched. Yep. They're off and trotting an alley out there looking for the lead. Kenzie Hanover is going to track from second. Coming out of that second tier third is Classical Music. The head of the first turn, an alley and Jim McKnight Jr. He's already trying to ration out her speed as she's trying to pull away from Kenzie Hanover, who's about a length and 3/4 back in second. Another 3 back in third to Classical Music as they head down the backstretch to the opening quarter. Leader on the front end is Alley. Headstrong on the front for Jim McKnight Jr. Kenzie Hanover second, Classical Music. They go by the opening quarter at 34 seconds. And through that far turn, Alley's a length and a half on top. Kenzie Hanover, Classical Music is now up with the trio there in third. So they're only about 3.5, 4 lengths separate these 3 fillies as they go by 3/8 and head to the half. And it's Alley stomping out the fractions. Kenzie Hanover second, Classical Music trots third. They roll by the half and Alley trots by there. 106. 32 seconds, second quarter, put up by Alley. Kenzie Hanover stalks her every move from second. Classical Music trots third. Over the bridge they go past 5/8. Down the backstretch to 3/4. Alley's been there every step of the way. Kenzie Hanover playing patient in second. Classical Music now edges off the pylons from third. Going after this leader as they go to 3/4. Alley's still the one to catch. Classical Music the outside. 138. 32 seconds down the backside. And Alley has to deal with Classical Music. On the inside, Kenzie Hanover losing touch. They roll by 7/8. They come for home. And Alley's in full trot now as they turn for the wire. Alley on top. Classical Music and Kenzie Hanover. All they can do is watch because Alley's going to take it all the way. Kenzie Hanover and Classical Music. Time of the mile. 2:07.4. Final quarter, 29-4. Back half, 101-4. Making her way back to the winner's circle, the 3, Alley. Faithfully 3-year-old by Conway Hall of the Cash Hall mare, Highway Cash. Owned in West Valley, New York by Amy Butler and Terry Littlebaugh, along with trainer Margaret Butler of Cattaraugus. Driven to victory by Jim McKnight Jr. Make it 4 in a row in the County Fair Sire Stakes for the 3, Alley. Win number 4 and 5 on the season. A new lifetime mark for the 3 Alley. The time, 2:07.4. Rundown race 10. Beautiful Crazy out. Miss Syracuse scratched. Allie the winner. Kenzie Hanover second. Classical Music third. Scratch, scratch. 1, 2, 3. 207 and 4. Winner of race 10, the 3 Allie. The driver Jim McKnight Jr. 4 in a row and a lifetime mark for the 3 Allie. 3-year-old Filly Pacers will come out of the track next, race 11, First Division, New York County Fair Sire Stakes. They'll go a mile, a field of 4. And no changes in race 11.
When is Bath? August 18th on 2. And then Trumansburg's on the 27th. That's a big one.
Yeah, I know definitely know the insurance there because Cyrus takes the building and set up any renovation.
Oh, Cyrus takes him to do it?
There's going to be those two. Bath, I might do. I'm not sure
Okay.
about this one. I know I'm going to do Governor and Norwich, I think.
Just remember, if you go to Bath, we go over.
So you're going to be at Bath?
I'll be at Bath.
You're gonna
I'll be
be
at Bath and Trumansburg.
because I don't make it.
And if anything changes, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's better. But like I said, I definitely can't be training where I can't be those, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, I know you didn't have much preparation time for this.
That's okay. Trumansburg, Thursday, August 27th. Not going to want to miss that. It's for all the marbles. If you're in, you're in. If you're scrambling, you're not going to want to miss Trumansburg, and you're not going to want to miss any of those precious points as they'll head to Goshen on September the 6th for the New York County Fair Sire State Finals on a Sunday afternoon, Labor Day weekend. Horses are on the track for the 11. Let's take a look at them. Pacers are on the track, race 11, First Division, New York County Fair Sire Stakes. They'll go a mile today, the first 2
the odds. Leo Sawyer is the order trainer and driver. Number 2, TG3. Margaret Butler, Amy Butler, the 2 Gale Stables LLC. Janine Simone trains Jim McKnight Jr. 3 is Wild Blue Yonder. George, Joanne, and Heather Zycom. Joe Chindano Jr. trains and drives in the 4. Classic Olivia. Ray Knowles, Kim Thompson, Steve Kamen trains. Claude Hubbard the 3rd on the 4. Classic Olivia. At your field of 4, race 11, first division, 3-year-old. Billy Pace. New York County Fair Center Stakes going the mile of the purse. $2,000. Up change in race 11. Oh, while they score down, let's take a look at the field. The 1 roll on the odds. The winner once in 11 tries at each 2. A win at Governor. A time of 2:12 and 4. So far in 5 snippets this year, 2 seconds, 2/3. This one would love to get a rail win here today. Leo Sawyer's owns trains and drives. This 3-year-old filly might roll with Joe. 2, TG3. Janine Simone trains Jim McKnight Jr. doing the driving here today. Jim McKnight Jr. looking for back-to-back wins. TG3 also looking for back-to-back wins. Well, they got something in common. 2-time winner in 5 starts this year. Mark of 2 minutes and 4/5, taking it Boonville in her last start. Ouch. She does that today. Well, hopefully we can keep her on the track. 3, Wild Blue Yonder. Joe Chindano Jr. trains and drives this filly. 0 for 3 at H2, 0 for 7 so far this year with a couple of thirds. This one trying to get her first win this year, the 3, Wild Blue Yonder. Then the 4, Classic Olivia, another one in the same boat, 0 for 9 at H2 with 4 thirds. So far this year, a 2nd and a 3rd, and only 3 starts. Hasn't been any worse than 4th. See if she can get the win today from the outside post, the 4, Classic Olivia. Starter calls, 3-year-old Billy Pacers. It's punch time. Sophomore Maisie Phillies appeal to 4. Here they go. And they're off and facing. Rolling the odds. Going to get early advantage here for post 1. TG3 is going to buy her time from 2nd. Taking a look on the outside from 3rd, Wild Blue Yonder, and the trailer early is Classic Olivia. As they go over the bridge and through the woods and down the back stretch they go. Roll on the odds of Leo Sawyer's, length and a half on top of TG3. Casey along in 3rd, a headstrong Wild Blue Yonder. Classic Olivia with some work to do from 4th, but she's got plenty of time to do it. As they go to the opening quarter, roll on the odds, trips the lead. 33. So our fastest first quarter of the afternoon put up by Roll on the Odds. Being pushed along by TG3, Wild Blue Yonder from 3rd, trying to close the gap from last is Classic Olivia. They go by 3/8, they go to the half. White lines pop as they go to the half mile. Not fast enough, Roll on the Odds. TG3's already on the attack. Wild Blue Yonder pushing that pace. They go to the half mile. 105. 32 seconds in that second quarter. Into turn 3 we go. And Roll on the Odds trying to hold off TG3 up on the outside for Jim McKnight Jr. Still a headstrong Wild Blue Yonder for 3rd. Only trails a length of 3/4 off the lead. Off stride the back, Classic Olivia. They head to 3/4 and Roll on the Odds. TG3 on the outside, still trying to get to her. Wild Blue Yonder in 3rd. They go by 3/4 hit. 137. They roll through that bar turn. Roll on the Odds, still the one to track down. TG3 might have come out too soon. She's got a little work to do. Wild Blue Yonder's chomping at the bit from 3rd. As they roll off the turn, they head for home. Roll on the odds, still the one to catch. TG3 trying to sneak through in the middle. Wild Blue Yonder. Roll on the odds, needs the line. Wild Blue Yonder, center of the racetrack. To the line. Wild Blue Yonder gets it done. Roll on the odds. TG3 and Glasgow, India. Time for the mile. 206 and 4. Final quarter, 29 and 4.
Good race to do it.
Patience paid off in the 11th for the 3 Wild Blue Yonder. She wanted racetrack. She didn't get it until she come off that final turn. And she was able to come up the middle of the racetrack to get the job done today. Making her way back to the winner's circle, the 3 Wild Blue Yonder, a Bay Philly 3-year-old by third straight. Out of the Rock and Roll Hammer Mare, Azorian Sky. On to Montague, New Jersey by George, Joanne, and Heather Zeitholm. Trained and driven to victory by Joe Chindano Jr. First lifetime win in 8 starts this year, 11 lifetime, a new lifetime mark for the 3 Wild Blue Yonder. Time for the mile, 206 and 4. Back half 1-1 and 4, final quarter 29 and 4. Here's the rundown for race 11. Roll on the odds, second, TG3 was third, Wild Blue Yonder the winner. Classic Olivia was fourth. 2-3, 1-4, 206 and 4. Winner of race 11 3, Wild Blue Yonder, and the driver Joe Chindano Jr. First lifetime win, new lifetime mark for the 3, Wild Blue Yonder. Well, if you enjoyed those division of 3-year-old Philly Pacers, maybe you'll enjoy the next division. As we have a field of 4, race 12, second division, New York County Fair Sire Stakes. We're going to have a driver change in this 12th race because I don't see Claude Huckabee in the third, driving the 3 and the 4th. So we'll have to see who gets on which. Driver change in the 4, it'll be Jim McKnight Jr. Jim McKnight Jr. is going to drive the 4 Xenius Chip in this upcoming 12. There's your driver change. The 4 Xenius Chip today will be from Jim McKnight Jr. Take a quick look at these Fillies in 12. A couple of them are on the track. We're still waiting for a couple more. 1 KJ Natalia. Leon Bailey driving for Gary Messenger. Leon already with a driving double here today. Looking for 3. Well, KJ Natalia is looking for her first win, only her 3rd start. She won 4 times at age 2 and only 10 starts with 2 seconds. Took a mark at Goshen at 2:02.4. She can definitely get around a half-mile track. Let's see what she can do here today from the rail spot. 2 B&B, Joe Chindano Jr., the trainer and driver. Just watched him win the 1st division. Can he sweep? Brooms are out. We'll have to see if he can get it in motion, get this one across the wire. This one's already got a win this year, 5 starts and 2 last year at age 2. She actually went 2 minutes and 2 fifths at Saratoga as a 2-year-old last year. 3 Mindy May Rain, Colorado Gabon the 3rd trains and drives. This one looking for 2 in a row. She won a mile 2 minutes and 3 fifths over at Boonville. There must be something on that track to get them bouncing around because that's some big miles on these fair surfaces. And as I say that, the 3-year-old Philly Pacers are on the track for the 12th, 2nd Division New York County Fair Sire Stakes. Going a mile the first $2,000, the 1 KJ Natalia, owned by William Messenger and Chicago. Gary Messenger trains, Leon Bailey does the driving. Number 2 is BNB. Bob Anderson and Pan Schreiber, Joe Chindano Jr. trains and drives. 3 is Mindy May Rain, New York Standardbreds Limited, Claude Alcabon the 3rd, trains and drives. And number 4 is Xenius Chip, owned by Keith Pinkowski, Jim Graham the trainer, Jim McKnight Jr. will catch drive. Hail the 4 race 12, 2nd Division. 3-year-old Philly Pace going the mile. First $2,000 in the 12. 4 Xenius Chip driver Jim McKnight Jr. They'll go to the gate, 2 minutes, 2 to the post. And while we got a couple of minutes, let's take a look at the 4 Xenius Chip. This one's had quite the campaign so far this year. She's actually racing against our Class D's, Fillies and Mares, over at Buffalo. She got 3 wins already in 6 starts this year. She hasn't missed the board. Got a qualifying mark of 158.2 over at Buffalo. At age 2, she won 4 out of 10 and only missed the board once. Took a mark of 159.2 at Monticello. Talking about the 4 Xenius Chip. Faithfully 3-year-old Blue Chip and her mother Xenia Hanover. The track record holder at Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel. Time of 153. So a lot of speed in that bloodline. As they get ready to rock here in race 12. gains a length and a half. B&B in second. Pacing again up third for now, Genius Chip, and Mindy May Rain is the trail. Ahead to the opening quarter. KJ Natalia is the one to catch. B&B second, Mindy May, Genius Chip third, opening quarter goes 34 seconds. Head through that far turn. KJ Natalia looking for her first win of the season. Only her third start, she shows the way. Length and a half on top. B&B from second, Genius Chip is third. Mindy May Rain with some work to do from fourth. They go by 3/8, they come to the half mile. And it's KJ Natalia. Blitz move on the outside. B&B trying to make their way to the front. As Genius Chip went to go around, but B&B got the move first. The half goes 1:05, 31 seconds in that second quarter. And B&B is cleared the lead and draws off by 2.5, 3. KJ Natalia couldn't go with it. On the outside, Genius Chip is in hot pursuit. Mindy May Rain is the trailer. They go to 3 quarters, and B&B is on top by 2.5. But Genius Chip's cutting into that lead with every stride. 3 quarters. 1:35. How about a 30-second backside third quarter? B&B on the lead. 3 quarters of the length on top of Genius Chip. Then you got KJ Natalia, Mindy May Rain. They roll by 7/8, they turn for home. B&B with the lead. Genius Chip on the outside trying to get to her. B&B, Genius Chip digging in. B&B, Genius Chip down to the finish. B&B is going to win the Genius Chip. KJ Natalia and Mindy May Rain. Time out. 2:06 flat. Final quarter at 31, the back half and quarter 1. Making her way back to the winner's circle of 2, B&B. Faithfully 3-year-old by Bolt the Doer, the Quick Falls Mindale mare, Mom's Bella. Owned in Bruceburg, New York by Bob Anderson and Pam Schreiber. Trained and driven to victory as he sweeps the 3-year-old pacing division here today. Trainer driver Joe Chandano Jr. Second win in 6 starts. Equals last year's win total. A new seasonal mark for the 2. B&B. Here's your rundown. Race 12, KJ Natalia was third, B&B the winner. Mindy May Rain was fourth, and Genius Chip was second. 3-1, 4-2. Time of the mile, 2:06. Winner of race 12, the 2, B&B. The driver, Joe Chandano Jr. Doubles for trainer, driver, Joe Chandano Jr. as he sweeps the 3-year-old pacing division today of the New York County Fair Sire Stakes. All right, we go to lucky race number 13, the boys. 3-year-old Gelding Trotters will kick things off first division of the New York County Fair Sire Stake. Field of 4 will go a mile of the purse, $2,000. And the 4 winning print will be driven by Michael Miller. Michael Miller is going to drive the 4 winning print here today in this 13. done 12 so far today. We got 4 to go. 3-year-old Colton Geldings, Trotters and Pacers. 2 on the trot, 13 and 14, 15 and 16. We'll close out the day on the pace. For all the fans, that's the divisions we're going to watch. The 3-year-olds, Colton Geldings. A lot of your big races feature those divisions, like your Hamiltonian, your Meadowlands Pace, Little Brown Jug, all kinds of fun stuff. The 3-year-old boys put on a show all summer and fall long, all the way up to the Breeders' Crown. It happens in late October. So. Hey, for all you wishing me a happy birthday out there, thank you very much. It's been a great day. To have you all with me on YouTube Live, and to have all this action here today, and we're not done yet. We still got 4 more to go. Truck's doing some laps, trying to knock some of the dust down because they'll be kicking up some in these last 4 races. And again, a big thank you for everybody, whether it be on YouTube Live or on Facebook. I'll be reading all those birthday wishes later tonight. Thank you all for making number 44 a good one. Like I said, my next stop is going to be at Bath, coming up 19 days away, August the 18th. It's on a Tuesday afternoon. Hopefully, if my YouTube guy is not busy, you'll be able to come down to Bath. It's only a hop, skip, and a jump over the mountains here. In the next county, Steuben County. Actually, on my way home. And be looking forward to that event. Geldings Trotters are on the track for the 13th. First Division, Dealer County Fair Sire Stakes. Trotters going a mile the first $2,000. The 1 is Simon the Diamond. Jim Pellegrino owns Spring Bay's the trainer. Jim McKnight Jr. does the driving. 2 is Cheatin' Man. Gilman Stable, LLC. Kimberly, Gilman Trains. Leon Billy does the driving. 3, I Want to Be Your Boyfriend. Salt Hill Unlimited, Shane Harris, Trains and Drives. And number 4, Winning Print. Lewis Miller owns and trains along with co-owner Judy Harris. Michael Miller on the driving. That's your field of 4, race 13. First Division, 3-year-old Colton Gelding Trot. Dealer Sire Stakes. A mile, $2,000 on the line. And also all those precious points to be handed out on their way to Goshen. Michael Miller on the 4, Winning Print. As they score down, let's take a look at this field. 1 Simon the Diamond coming by here on the front stretch. 4-time winner at 10 starts last year, a mark of 211, taken at Palmyra. Yet to win in 2020. This will be start number 6. He got 2 seconds and a third. He got second over at Dunkirk in his last start. Thought he was going to win it, but stepped forward, had other plans. Let's see what he can do off the rail here today. 2 Cheatin' Man, Leon Bailey, still looking for that hat trick. He's driving for Kimberly Gilman Deos. Now this one, for 11 last year, phase 2, 4 thirds. So far this year, 2 thirds and 4 starts. Hope you're back to tries virtually. I want to put this one in your trifecta. 3, I Want to Be Your Boyfriend, Shane Harris, Trains and Drives. This one was going with Trot Novels last year. Took the training wheels off this year, as you have to win in 2 starts with a second and a third. But it has improved as of last year, only 1 third and 4 starts. 2, only 2 lifetime starts in Afton and Boonville. Moving from the outside post today, 3-year-old Colt by credit winner 4, winning Prince. We got the head count up to 320. With 38 people currently watching online here right now. Hopefully to keep that number building. You can also, if you can't make the live shoot, you can always go back and rewatch. Look it up on YouTube. Check all the replays of today's action. Don't forget to send your emails into the New York Sire Stakes. Tell them what you thought. info@nysirestakes.com. Here comes the field for race 13, a field of 4. Pick up speed. They're off and trotting. Simon the Diamond at the rail. In between them, Cheat Man. And I want to be your boyfriend. Right wide into that first turn. As they try to mid-swing off stride, winning Print. Winning Print made a break at the back. So Jim McKnight Jr. and Simon the Diamond have the lead, but Shane Darrish up on the outside with I Want to Be Your Boyfriend, pushing the trot. And then you got Cheat Man in the pocket from third. Back trotting the last is winning Print. Then to the opening quarter, Simon the Diamond, 3/4 of a length on the lead. I Want to Be Your Boyfriend parked on the outside.
33.
Opening quarter at 33. So Jim McKnight Jr. playing a little late afternoon hardball with Simon the Diamond. Handing out a parking ticket to Shane Darrish and I Want to Be Your Boyfriend. Then you got Cheat Man is watching the action from third. Way back and out of it is winning Print. They go to the half mile. Simon the Diamond. I Want to Be Your Boyfriend still parked on the outside. But pressing. Cheat Man looking for somewhere to go in third. The half go. 1:04, 31 seconds. Grueling effort here by Simon the Diamond. But I Want to Be Your Boyfriend won't go anywhere on the outside. He's been harder to shake than your mother-in-law. Then you got Cheating Man and our winning Print. The head of the 3/4 pole. And Simon the Diamond trying to get away. Leads by 2. Off stride, Cheating Man. I Want to Be Your Boyfriend still plugging along. 3/4 time goes. 137. They head through that bar turn. Simon the Diamond put up all the numbers. I Want to Be Your Boyfriend silently seeing some cones along the inside, but has 2.5, 3 to make up as they go by 7/8. They turn for home. Simon the Diamond is on top. I Want to Be Your Boyfriend. Tried everything but throw in the kitchen sink, but it's going to be Simon the Diamond. A wire winner. I Want to Be Your Boyfriend. Cheating Man and winning Print. Time of the mile. 2:09 and 4. So wire-to-wire effort by Simon the Diamond, taking advantage of that rail spot, picking up his first win of 2020. Wasn't easy. He had to earn it. Here he is, coming back to the winner's circle. 1, Simon the Diamond. A brown colt 3-year-old by Conway Hall out of the Cash Hall mare. 8-year-old girl. Owned in Lockport, New York by Jim Palladino. Trained by Frank Hayes. Driving double today for Jim McKnight Jr. First win in 6 starts this year. It's a new seasonal lifetime mark put up by the one, Simon the Diamond. Time in the mile, 2:09.4. Third, Watermeter Boyfriend was second, and Winning Prick was fourth. 1-3-2-4-2-9-4. Winner of the 13th, number one, Simon the Diamond. Driver Jim McKnight Jr. Jim McKnight Jr. with the driving double. A new lifetime mark for the one, Simon the Diamond. Well, let's take a look at the 14th Second Division 3-year-old Gelding Trot, New York County Fair, Sire State. We're down to 3. 2 DW's Lawrence has been scratched. And we're just waiting on a driver to warn Immaculate Prayer. I have a guess on who it might be after the scratch, but we'll wait and get the confirmation when they come to the track. So as time is winding down here, the 2020 season here at Horseheads, it's been a beautiful afternoon here. A little bit of sun, cloud cover, it's been just gorgeous out here today. The track crew has done a pretty good job. Of course, he's all by himself, switching from tractor to water truck, keeping this track in prime condition for the miles that we've been watching here today. So kudos to him for doing all the running. Of course, the water truck, when it runs out of water, he's got to go get more. So then he's got to go wherever they fill the water truck and do that too. So not just on the track doing the work, he's got to go on the track too. So a lot of good work here today. We appreciate his efforts. We got to see some good racing as he's been keeping this track in pretty fine shape. Alright, I can see the 3-year-old Gelding Trotters getting set to come out of the track for this upcoming 14th. Take a look at the one, Immaculate Prayer. Bronco 3-year-old by Prayer I Am. Owned and trained by Lewis Miller. Waiting on 100% confirmation on a driver. Of course, I have a feeling who it's going to be after the scratch of the 2. Oh, and I just found out that if you're having a good time here today, it'll be broadcasting YouTube Live at Lowville tomorrow. Post time at noon. Of course, you won't hear me. You'll get somebody different. That could be good or bad. Depends on your taste. But Lowville will be going high noon tomorrow. YouTube Live. And in between, a lot of live racing right here in the state of New York. I know Batavia Downs got a big card coming up at 5 o'clock. They got 13 on the card tonight. So if you want to hear Joe Zambito in the crowd there at Batavia, to get your pony fix in the evening, they'll be going at 5 o'clock. So yes, Lowville tomorrow. So if you liked what you saw here today, get more of it right back here tomorrow. Probably be on a different YouTube channel, I would suspect.
No? What are you gonna do? Oh, okay, it's gonna be on the same.
Alright, CasinoScout channel on the YouTube. So if you want to watch those races at Lowville tomorrow, that's where you can find it. CasinoScout channel on the YouTube.com. Geldings Trotters on the track for race 14, second division, New York County Fair Sire Stakes. Going a mile with the first $2,000. The one Immaculate Prayer. Trainer Lewis Miller and Judy Harris. Michael Miller will do the driving. 2 DW Lawrence is out. 3 is Crazy for CJ. Jason Dream Stable. Rockaball in the third. Trains and drives. And the 4-step forward. Mike and William Kozeski, along with Myron Eckstein, Chip Tombeck, the trainer and the driver. Field down to 3, race 14. Division number 2 of the 3-year-old Colton Gelding Trot. New York County Fair Sire State going a mile of the purse. $2,000. 2. DW's Lawrence has been scratched. The 1, Immaculate Prayer, picks up driver, Michael Miller. Alright, the 1 Immaculate Prayer, Michael Miller will do the driving for Lewis Miller here. 0 for 2 at age 2, 0 for 2 so far this year at age 3. 1/3 last year as a 2-year-old. Gets the benefit of the rail against this 3-horse field here today. See if he can take advantage of the 1, Immaculate Prayer. Then you got the 3, Crazy for CJ. 5-time winner in just 8 starts last year at age 2. Only missed the board once. That was the 5th. That was not this year. Never mind. Anyway, horse won 2 minutes, 2 minutes at running over the fast track. And then so far this year, a winner once, 5 starts, a second and a third, a 2, 2, and 3 mile over at Boonville. The 3, Crazy for CJ. And then you have the 4-step forward. Boy, this horse raced an exciting race when I saw him on July 20th at Dunkirk. Beat Simon the Diamond right into the wire. Chip Tombeck is training and driving this 3-year-old colt. Play ball. 4, step forward. Alright, starter picks him up over in the far turn. Post time, race 14. Field down to 3, 2. DW's Lawrence has been scratched. Here they go. trotting. Starter caught him in a great line. Immaculate Prayer on the inside. In between them, Crazy for CJ. 3 wide on the outside. Step forward as they sort themselves out of the first turn. And Michael Miller stomps the gas with Immaculate Prayer up a length and a half. Crazy for CJ is going to pull into the pocket second. And they'll step forward. He's going to trot third. Now as they make their trot down the backside, Puck 3 is going to send Crazy for CJ trotting to the front. Immaculate Prayer back to the pocket. Step forward, trots along in third. They're at the opening quarter at 35. Head through that far turn. Crazy for CJ, now the leader. Off stride in the pocket. One Immaculate Prayer. So step forward, gets to move up to second. As they go by 3/8 of the head bias for the first time. Crazy for CJ, looking for his second win of 2020. Shows the way a length and a half. Step forward, looking for his 5th of the season. He sits in second now. And Immaculate Prayer back trotting in third, the half goes. 107. They picked it up 32 seconds. In that second quarter, into the turn they go. Crazy for CJ is the one to track down. Step forward in second. Immaculate Prayer from third. Over the bridge they go by 5/8. Down to the next bridge they go to 3/4. And it's Crazy for CJ. 3-year-old Gelding by Crazy shows the way. Step forward patiently in second. Immaculate Prayer trying to scramble back from third. They go by the 3/4 pole. 141. Into the far turn. Crazy for CJ, still the one to catch. Step forward, still biding his time from second. Immaculate Prayer from third. They go off the turn, they head for home, and here we go. Crazy for CJ on the inside. Step forward on the outside, trying to get to him. It's going to be a sprint from here. Crazy for CJ. Step forward on the outside. Crazy for CJ. Gets it done. Step forward. Immaculate Prayer. Time of the lap. 2:11. Final quarter. 30-1.
It does.
Jake, they don't stay here very long. You're coming down to get your shit. Make sure you get your mask on, Gordo.
Okay, so Crazy for CJ had things his own way once the mad scramble ensued in that first turn. He waited for them to stretch out and down the back stretch. He took over and never looked back. Back in the winner's circle over 3, Crazy for CJ. A big Gelding 3-year-old by Craze to the end over home mare. Good day, Melindy. Owning victory to York by Chasing Dream Stable. Trained and driven to victory by Claude Huggabone III. And that'll be hat tricks in both categories for Claude Huggabone III here today. Back-to-back winner. Winner over at Boonville. 2nd and 6 on the season for the 3. Crazy for CJ.
My camera went down. There you go. Now the camera.
The camera died? Oh boy.
Don't batteries.
Couldn't plug it in?
No, it doesn't have any charge.
No.
Rundown race 14, Immaculate Prayer was 3rd. DW's Lawrence scratched. Crazy for CJ, the winner, step forward 2nd. 3 scratch, 1-2. 2-11-1. Winner race 14, the 3, Crazy for CJ. The driver, Claude Huggabone III. Again, hat tricks today for trainer driver Claude Huggabone III. Back-to-back winner for the 3, Crazy for CJ. And Now we go to the 15th. First Division, 3-year-old Colt and Gelding Pace. New York County Fair Sire Stakes going a mile. Field of 4. No changes in race 15. As we wait for Claude Huckabone III, he had to make a wholesale change over in the paddock area. 3 for 3. So he's going to have to put the bike on the pacer now. Steuben Warlock. As we get these 4 pacers onto the track, we'll have the post parade. Take a look real quick at the one Steuben Moose while we wait a minute. Leon Bickley drives for Roy Marsh Jr. here today. Steuben Moose just raced over at Batavia Downs back on Wednesday. Very heavy camper. I watched a replay on that. We'll see if he can straighten things out today. If he stayed flat. He got a win over at Hemlock in the time of 2:07 earlier this season. Claude Huckabone III drove that for him. Looking for his second win of the season. Number 2, Beechnut Bandit. Chad Mothersell driving for Tom Mothersell. Looking for his first lifetime win, only his 6th lifetime start. He only raced once at age 2. He's on his 5th start already at age 3. Race 15, 3-year-old Colt and Gelding Pace, First Division, New York County Fair Sire Stakes. Going for a mile, purse of $2,000, the one Steuben Moose. Roy Marsh Jr., the owner trainer, Leon Bailey. Number 2, Beechnut Bandit. Chad Mothersell owns and drives for trainer, Tom Mothersell. 3, Steuben Warlock. Jim Graham, Lee Winters, Ed Perrin. Claude Huckabone III trains and drives. And number 4, Rock and Roll Moment. Bobby Wickup owns, trains, and drives. That's your field of 4. Race 15 is we go First Division.
Especially with these 2 Steuben horses in here. He's trying to sell them because they were supposed to be at Morrisville. And then Morrisville canceled, so he's selling them privately. Okay. So just announce that at the time. Yep.
So the field of 4 in this First Division. We got an announcement to make. Anybody interested in either the 1 Steuben Moose or the 3 Steuben Warlock? Steuben Farms in Bath, New York has 5 pacing yearlings for sale privately. See Dave Fisher after the races today for details. I'm not talking about the 1 and the 3 being for sale, but their younger farm brothers will be for sale, the yearlings. There's 5 of them that'll be for sale privately. Again, see Dave Fisher over in the barn area after the races today for further details. So you get a little preview of their 3-year-old brethren, the 1 Steuben Moose and the 3 Steuben Warlock. If you like what you see, maybe you can capture one of those 5 and get yourself a racehorse. Field goes to the far turn, picks up by the starting car. Let's take a quick look at the 4 Rock and Roll Moment. Like I was saying, he hasn't won yet this year in only 2 starts. He did get a first and second, 6 out of 7 with 3 wins. And we got a recall. The lights up on a recall. 1 and 2 behind the gate causing interference. Well, the recall light is up, and we'll regroup and try it again. And it looks like the tube's got to go pit side. Probably have to make an equipment adjustment, maybe a bike change or something. Let's see, maybe pop the tire on the bike during that interference. So anyway, interference between the 1 and the 2. Recall here in race 15. So if you're discussing who you like in the 15th, you can talk about it a little bit longer. Well, there's no pari-mutuel racing here today, but if you're watching at home on YouTube Live, you can be betting cookies and sandwiches. Who knows what's going on back home? People chomping at the bit to get some live racing in. So maybe you're doing a little gambling at home, betting some potato chips or cookies or whatever's going on back there. Hopefully you are. Enjoy yourselves. You know what I mean?
But they won't gamble it all away.
All right, the 2's back on the track. Things picked up here in the turn. And we'll see if these 4 can't play nice and get things back rolling again. All right, so the starter calls the Pacers, race 15. Take 2. First Division 3-year-old Colton Gelding Pacers, here they go. And they're off at pacing. Steuben Warlock is going to look for early advantage. Crossing right in front of Steuben Moose. And you got Rock and Roll Moment up on the outside. And the little guy is going to pace right on by this leader. So Rock and Roll Moment, a 3-year-old Gelding by Volpador, has taken over past the 8th and down the backstretch. But now a little give and go as Huck 3 and Steuben Warlock back to the outside. Trying to take command down the backside. Steuben Moose in 3rd and Beach Shot Bandit is the trailer. Head to the opening quarter they go. 33 seconds. And we're not done shuffling the cards yet. Leon Bailey had no interest in getting away 3rd as he goes around and he takes over the lead. So that's 3 leaders that we've had in the last 1/8 of a mile or so. As they have the front stretch of the half mile. Leon Bailey, Steuben Moose on top. Steuben Warlock sitting 2nd. And Rock and Roll Moment got shuffled back to 3rd. Beach Nut Bandit, the half. 101. If that's right, that's wrong. 28 flat in the 2nd quarter. And the Moose is loose. Steuben Moose up by 2.5. Steuben Warlock trying to reel him in from 2nd. Rock and Roll Moment's looking like what happened. And Beach Nut Bandit the trailer. They go to 3 quarters. And Steuben Moose goes by 3 quarters in. 133 as they go through the bar turn. The Steuben Moose have a walked up to the tank. Well, the Warlock's coming to find out right now. Huck 3 pulls them, and here they go, the Steubens. I advertised that farm sale earlier. Talked to Dave Fisher after the races. Here come the 3-year-olds. Moose on the inside, Warlock on the outside. Steuben, Warlock, Steuben, Moose, Steuben, Warlock puts the head in front. Steuben Moose hangs on for 2nd. Rock and Roll Moment, the Beach Nut Bandit. Time for a while.
2, 3.
2, 2 and 3.
Terrible Chemung coming. Did not get that finished. I think the 3 guys still got more.
Well, if that ain't advertising, folks. That little speech notes. That car seems kind of, compared to the action on the racetrack. But anyway, at 5 basic yearlings, sold privately against CJ Fisher for details after the races here today. After that display, there might be a long line.
Hey, are we selling that 28-second second quarter? That was right.
All right, back in the winner circle, the 3, Teaven. Faithful 3-year-old by so surreal of a life sign there. Life's a witch. One named for New York by Jim Graham, along with lead winners of Medina. About 8 miles south of my hometown, and at Parent of Syracuse. Claude Huckabone III, back-to-back, gets the grand slam here today as both trainer and driver. Third win in 6 starts. For the 3, Teaven. Time to mile, 2 and 3. Rundown race 15, Teaven Moose was second. Beach Nut Bandit was fourth. Teaven Warlock the winner. Rock and Roll Moment was third. 2-4, 1-3, 2-0, 2 and 3. Winner of race 15, the 3, Teaven Warlock. The driver, Claude Huckabone III. Claude Huckabone III. Grand slams on today's program. That brings us to the 16th and final. Second division, 3-year-old Colt Gelding Pace, New York County. Fair Sire Stakes. Pacers going the mile. Field of 4. No changes in the 16th. Take a quick look. One Teaven Savage. So we got more Teaven advertising coming up next. Teaven Savage gets the benefit of the rail. A winner only once in 9 starts last year at H2, but it was on the board 8 of 9 with 3 seconds and 4 thirds. Had a mark of 2:18 and 3 over at Cobblestone. Well, this year, he's a little camera shy, but he's still hitting the board. 3 seconds and a third in only 4 starts. Can he get his first win here today? The 1, Teaven Savage. And the 2, Major to the 3rd power, Claude Huckabone Jr. Trains and drives this guy. No starts at H2. He's done all his racing at H3. He's got a win in 2 thirds and 5 starts. A mark of 2:11, take it over at Acton. 2, Major. I don't know if you guys watched the Brady Bunch back in the day, but Marsha, this might be her. Equine brother, Major. And then we got the 3, we got Aurora's son, Tony Dinges. Trains and drives for the Fortunate One LLC. This is the 3-year-old Gelded son by So Surreal out of Aurora Borealis. We've been known to say her name as a mare as of late. She's got Milky Way Ray, her eldest daughter. Well, this is her little brother, Aurora's son. And then you got the 4 Fluid Joe, Jody Weidman. Trains and drives. This guy has been a beast. 5 out of 6. He's yet to lose all the way down the program. He even won a qualifier over at Vernon. He has got a mark of 157 and 2 at Saratoga the 4. Flow with Joe. Should be a good one. Horses will be post-paraded as soon as they get gathered over the turn. race 16. Want to give a big thank you to all of you that tuned in today. All 349 of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 32 of you are still currently live and watching. And we appreciate you watching. Don't forget Lowellville tomorrow. High noon post time, just like today. So if you had fun today, tune in tomorrow. And the 4 Pacers are starting to make their way over by the barn area. And when they straighten themselves out, we'll have the post parade. Here are the Horseheads drivers. They paraded the post 16th and final today. Second division, 3-year-old Colton Geldings pace, New York County, Fair Sire Stakes. Going a mile, the first $2,000. The 1, Teaven Savage. Margaret Wilson. Claude Gabon the third, the trainer. Dustin Miller doing the driving. Number 2, Major. Richard Dyack. Claude Gabon the third, trains and drives. Or the junior, rather. The 3, Aurora Sun. And with the fortunate 1, LLC. Tony Dinges trains and drives. Number 4, Flow with Joe. Jody Weidman owns trains and drives, along with Tom Little. Lecture field of 4, 16th and final today. 3-year-old Colton Geldings, second division. The New York County Fair Sire Stakes going a mile. First $2,000, no change. In the finale. Again, like I said, fans, don't forget, if you liked your content here today, email the New York Sire Stakes and tell them all about it. info@nycirestakes.com. Don't forget to join in tomorrow. Go to youtube.com, CasinoScout channel. They'll be live at Lowellville tomorrow at high noon. Starter making his final call in the afternoon. 16th and final from Horseheads. Field of 4. 3-year-old Colton Geldings Pacers. They roll off the turn, top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and facing Aurora Sun looking for the lead. Up on the outside, Flow with Joe. Then you got Major as they scramble into that first turn, and the early trailer, Teaven Savage. Tony Dinges and Aurora Sun had the lead, with Jody Weidman up on the outside, Flow with Joe. And now Tony Dinges steps on the gas as they come out of the turn, and he's got to try to park Flow with Joe. Flow with Joe is going to turn right into the 2-hole. Junior to the up, closes the door, opening quarter. 32 seconds. All on the late afternoon hardball. Tony Dinges hanging out parking tickets. Aurora Sun on the outside. Flow with Joe is going to have to be huge from here. Major from third. Teaven Savage and trailer. On the outside, Flow with Joe. Major, 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 and Stu and Savage. Over the bridge and through the woods they go. Head by head, tail by tail. Aurora's son. On the outside, Flow with Joe. He's been hungry to shake things out of the law, and he's trying to take over the lead. But Colorado Jr. on the outside, going after 134 through the far turn. And out of the woods, Jack Flow with Joe. He's finally seen pylons, but now he's got to do with the major. Major, Major, Major. They roll by 70, they turn for home. Flow with Joe. Major, Major, Major on the outside. Trying to scramble back Aurora's son. A 16th to go. On the outside. Major, Major, Major gets up in time. Flow with Joe with a tough trip for second. Aurora's son and Teaven Savage.
203 and 4.
203 and 4. Well, trying to keep the winning streak alive, Flow with Joe. Looked like he might be in good shape when he finally got ahead of Aurora's son. But Claude Huckabone Jr. had other things in mind. Major to the third power, getting up in time. Let's welcome back to the winner's circle number 2, Major, Major, Major. A main colt 3-year-old by Art Major to the Western Hanover mare, Vaudeville Margie. Owned in Norwich, New York by Richard Dick. Trained and driven to victory by Claude Huckabone Jr. He's watched his son have quite the afternoon. He's going to polish it off here with a win in the 16th and final. Second lifetime win in 6 starts. A new lifetime mark for the 2. Major, Major, Major. Time of the mile, 203 and 4. And their rundown for the finale. Teaven Savage was 4th. Major, Major, Major was the winner. Aurora's son was 3rd. Flow with Joe was 2nd. 4132, time 203 and 4. 16th and final, the 2, Major, Major, Major. Driver Claude Huckabone Jr. A new lifetime mark for the 2, Major, Major, Major. All right. Well, that will do it on this Friday afternoon from Horseheads. I want to thank everybody that came out today to race, and for all of you watching from home, glad you could join us. Don't forget, Loudville at high noon tomorrow, post time. So if you had fun today, you'll have more tomorrow. You only got to wait 24 hours, less. Well, for the management staff here at the Chemung County Fair and Horseheads, I'm your announcer, Wayne Teaven.